Hola muchachos, esta es la Mera Mera, Thunder Rosa or Kobra Moon and Lucha Underground. And you're watching AMBY. AMBY!
Hey everyone, it's Alicia and I would like to welcome you to my interview with the unstoppable Thunder Rosa.
How you doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm like super sick. New Orleans like really wiped me out.
Yeah, you had a busy time there.
Yes, WrestleCon was pretty intense.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. I was just like literally Friday, WrestleCon and 2 shows. It was one in midnight, the Beyond one at midnight, and then the other one was Crash. I did my debut on Crash, and then I didn't do nothing that day.
I just saw your story and it looked like you were just like running.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Done.
And now here, I had 3 hours of sleep, went to the gym because the gym is super important for me. So then I had the match and I'm all sweaty, but I'm here happy, and I'm really excited to see a lot of my fans here in Chicago.
Yeah, we're here at Rise 7 in Illinois. So
Yes.
just being here and meeting all of the fans, what's the whole experience been like for you so far?
I know a lot of them already personally. They've been following me since I started my career as a professional wrestler. And it's always really nice to see when they come and you're like with a big smile and you're like, oh, it's so nice to see you. I haven't seen you in 5-6 months. There was one, actually, I'm going to give him a shout out, Brandon. He comes from North Carolina with a couple of friends. And he's very kind. He texts me every morning. Good morning. I hope you're having a good day. You're my WCW. Always super nice. And then today he came with he made a blanket with my face and gave me that as a present.
That is very cool.
That's super rad. And
Oh my god.
my fans that I really like and love, like I always give them gifts, so I give them a shirt.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
I love that exchange, right?
Absolutely. I mean, they spend hours on the road. They spend thousands of dollars on merchandise, on tickets, on gas.
Yeah.
Why not give something back? And I'm very big on giving back to my fans because without them, I wouldn't be here.
That's such an amazing mentality to have.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You said something the other day that I loved, and that was make today your bitch. And
Yes.
I feel like you totally live your life by that motto.
I do.
It definitely makes me want to also be like that because I'm very headstrong in that sense. So have you always had that thought process, that mentality?
Yes, I was born and raised in Tijuana, Mexico. I was the third of 4 girls. I was actually the boy. I'm the boy of the house. So I didn't have a really easy upbringing. I started working since I was 14. So struggle and hustling and surviving is something that is ingrained in me. So that's why I always if you don't make your day your bitch, maybe tomorrow you don't have tomorrow. Know. So you never know. So for me, it's important that things need to get done today, and then you need to set your goals in order to achieve success.
How do you cope when things maybe aren't necessarily going your way? Do you have a go-to?
Well, I think Lufisto put something because she's going through a lot right now, and I said I complain. I'm not gonna lie, I complain. Oh my God, why is this happening to me? Whatever. But then my brain starts working and and out. I'm like, fuck it. Solution 1, solution 2, solution 3. What can I do? And then I implement plans of actions and see what's the best, and that's how I solve certain problems. And if not, praying. Lately, I've been praying a lot.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, what can you tell me about Thunder Road and the impact that it had on not just your name, but a bit of your character as well?
Thunder Road was a place where I worked as a rehab counselor and as a milieu supervisor. And that's the place where I started watching wrestling, live wrestling. And one of my friends used to work there. His name is William or Donovan Troy. He's a general manager of, or he was a general manager of Sabotage Wrestling, which is a promotion I run in Texas with my husband. And he invited me to watch one of the shows, APW. And it was because of him that I ended up signing up for school.
Okay.
Yeah, he got me in there, and then my husband was like, "Oh, you're athletic enough. I think you can do it." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, right."
At first, you didn't think you were
No,
cut out.
absolutely. I never did sports. I learned how to play tennis when I was 18. Everything I learned it when I was older. Once I was here in the United States. In Mexico, I was focus on working, focus on going to school, focus on going to university. That I never had time to actually do sports until I moved to the United States.
So it just kind of clicked for you, because even every Friday I see those Flex Friday photographs and you in the gym all the time. So when did that kind of light bulb go off for you?
It happened when I did the tryout. I was exercising, but I never really took it serious.
Okay.
Until I did that tryout, and I remember being sore for 5 days.
Oh my
and I'm
gosh.
like, oh my God, I'm not gonna do this. So I talked to my husband and I said, you know what? If I'm going to be a wrestler,
Yeah.
I want to be in the best shape ever. And when
you
I do
look incredible.
Thank you. And when I did the tryout the second time, I smoked everybody. When I went to Hell Week, all the guys were, oh, everything hurts. And I was just like, Coach, what's next? What's next? And until now, when I train with the newbies, when I train with some of my classmates, I'm always like making fun of them. Come on, guys. And I start singing like sarcastic songs because for me, being a professional wrestler is being a real athlete. And that includes eating right, exercising, studying, training in the ring. And if you do gymnastics, if you do other stuff, putting the time in there too, because this is my job, you know. And when people are computer technicians, when they are librarians, when I was a social worker, I went to school and I studied all the time in order to get what I needed to get my degree. And it's the same for wrestling. I took it the same way.
Constantly making the day your bitch, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, apparently a lot is in store for the Reptile Tribe, as yourself as Kobra Moon just had a pretty kick-ass time filming for season 4 of Lucha Underground. So I know you can't share too much, but how was the overall experience in the tapings?
The overall experience is, Jesus, it was...
I
did not expect that Kobra Moon was going to be in season 4 so much. And then when I saw the poster, if you guys haven't been able to see the poster, go on Lucha El Rey on Twitter. I'm in the middle of the poster. The only women in the middle of the poster. And I think it's like, this is the first time that they put a woman in the poster, right? Because before it was like, I don't know, Pentagon Jr., or Rey Mysterio, maybe on the comics they put Katrina. But for me, looking at the poster and seeing that is me, well, as Kobra Moon, it means so much because it's been many, many years of struggling. It's been a lot. And it means so much that my parents can see that. And they can say, that's my daughter. And she's on TV, you know? Because, like, I used to play around and say, I'm going to be in a soap opera in Mexico. But I'm in Netflix. I'm in Netflix. And I'm in a national TV, even though it's on cable. But when I went to Germany, when I went to Scotland, kids knew who I was. And that means a lot to me. And then when my dad calls me, he's like, I'm so proud of you. Like, that's it. My husband is super proud. Like, all my family, when they see me, it's like, you're living your dream. Like, I want to be like you. I want to be that person that just, like, takes everything and just go with it with no fear. And it just having the poster, I'm going to make it big and I'm going to put it in my living room. It's just, like, it's so big to me.
I want to give you a hug. Oh, my God. I love seeing people just going after their passions, killing it, and actually, like, feeling the gratitude for everything.
Yes, because, you know, it just took one person to see that I had talent, that I have it. You know, that was 2 people in specific. It's Marty Elias and Chris DeJoseph. Marty Elias was the first one who introduced me to Chris DeJoseph. And he told me the story when they saw me. They were all kinds of girls from all over the world in Stardom USA. And they picked me. And they picked me as Kobra Moon. And now season 4, she's in the middle of the poster.
Amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm always crying.
No, don't apologize. You got me crying, so it's all good. Well, on the site, we not only interview wrestlers, but also musicians.
Yes.
So you have to tell me a little bit about your absolute love for Selena.
Well, Selena is an icon for the Latino community. Mm-hmm. And she's known all over the world for her music, for her vibe, for her how positive she was when she was alive. And she just breaks barriers with race, with economics, with nationality, you know. So that's one of the main reasons why I look up to her so much, because it didn't matter if she's singing in English or in Spanish. Like, her music just reached so many people. And now that I live in Texas, it's like I come up with that song and it's just like automatically I'm in. Everybody loves it. So, I mean, I use that as my advantage, and also because she's Latina and I'm Latina, and I feel like it's somebody that I can look up to, you know, because she did, in the short amount of time that she was alive, her and her family have done a lot for the Latino community.
And there you mentioned coming out to the ring, and today you were dancing your booty off.
Oh, yeah.
You got some good dance moves going on.
Oh, yeah. The white boys love it. I can't dance with them. Usually I pull a white boy that cannot dance for the life of him, and everybody laughs, but I can't do that here, so. Yeah.
You had some really good dance moves going out
Thank
there.
you.
So is dancing something that you also take an interest in, or is it more so just like for fun?
You know, when in Mexico, when growing up, like a lot of the family functions, all the kids dance, you know, and that's how you get the the dancing and dancing with your cousins, with your parents, with your
Okay.
tios, with everybody. So I'm not a dancer. I just like dance to certain music.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I would like to take dancing classes. I think they're really fun, like salsa, ballroom. Like, I don't know, it's just different.
If you ever get time.
I know. I wish I had time. I wish I had time to eat sometimes.
To eat?
No, for real. I'd be in the car, like stuck in traffic, just eating my food. But yeah.
How about if you could hang out with an artist or a band for a day? Who would you love to chill with?
Wow, that's a great question.
Thank you.
I really, really love. Who do I listen to all the time? I listen to a couple of people. I don't know, maybe like the bands from the 80s. I don't know, Bon Jovi or Guns N' Roses, because they were absolutely crazy. And I don't know how they're still alive, because they did so many drugs. and they slept with so many people. So, I don't know. I think it's maybe some of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Or if not, even with like Selena, when she was in the bus with everybody. And because it was a very family oriented.
I feel like you want to also kind of channel your inner rebel a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Just for those people you named there?
Yes. Oh, yes. I'm a rebel. Oh, yeah. I'm trouble.
Well, just to wrap things up, I do want to leave it with the fans, because obviously you're very connected with your fan base.
Yes.
Is there anything you would like to shout out or say to them?
First of all, I want to thank absolutely every single one that has been supporting me, sending me messages on Instagram, on Twitter, on Messenger, that have sent me mail at home. There's, like I said, there's a couple ones that they've been following me since I started. It's Chloe from San Francisco. Jake, they're my two ones that are in San Francisco. Then Dwayne, he's in Pittsburgh. Brandon, he's here, he's downstairs. And of course, my husband, who's my fan number one. And all my family, that every time there's an opportunity for them to see me, the whole family is like 30 of them come and watch me at the show. Yeah, so that means a lot.
Oh, well, congratulations on everything, and thank you so much for joining me.
No, thank you. This is actually really exciting. I've seen you in Twitter and when put in the face, and then in the Twitter you're like, oh, cool.
It's so nice finally meeting people after you kind of have like that online relationship.
Yes.
It's like, now we're here doing this.
Yeah, make sure you watch Lucha Underground Season 4. Starts in June 13. Also, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, at Thunder Rosa 22. And if you're in a local show, come and support it. Honestly, without you, we cannot survive. And check out Sabotage Wrestling at sabotagetexas.com. That's the show that we run in Texas. It's all-inclusive, mostly female matches. But we have a lot of intergender shows too, so we're excited.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. And remember, to everyone viewing, you can visit us at alicia2.com for all exclusive interviews and features. See ya.